Hey guys, Metal Viking 82 here, back to show off some more plunder that I have acquired here recently. Other than this first tiny stack, the rest of this stuff all came from the half price bookstore near where my sister lives. So yeah, the first ones I'm going to show are all the newer stuff. These are all 2017 releases. And first up is the new Iced Earth with Incorruptible. Really dig that artwork. And even in the booklet, there's some really cool artwork in this thing. And honestly, these guys have been really consistent, I think, with their last couple albums. Barlow is still my favorite vocalist for Iced Earth, but Stu Block was definitely a really good replacement for him. And in fact, there's times that he even reminds me of Barlow, and to the point where I actually had to look at the booklet, make sure he wasn't like making a guest appearance. I mean, but yeah, really good album. I've only gotten to listen to it maybe 1.5 times so far. Next up, New Suffocation of the Dark Light. Absolutely killer artwork, I think, and a really good album. I spun this twice already, and I fucking love it. And yeah, I know some people aren't really super thrilled with it, but I think it's a good release. Next up is another band that my buddy Ryan got me into. This is Repulsive Vision with Look Past the Gore and See the Art. Really good album cover there. And I've kind of noticed, and I even told him this, that within the last little while, a lot of the good death metal bands that I'm discovering kind of have that same kind of motif, I guess you can say, with their art. Because they have like the similar style logo and the black and white artwork. But yeah, really good death metal. Kind of has that Swedish sound to it. And the last 2017 release, I just got this yesterday, and I've already listened to it twice. And yeah, fucking awesome stuff. The new Dying Fetus, wrong one to fuck with. And I did get the deluxe bundle with the knife, which is actually upstairs, so I don't feel like running upstairs to grab it. And I also came with a sticker, which I have put to use already. And this awesome shirt, which actually I had to buy this separate from the bundle, but still, going to be wearing that later on today. So, on to the stuff from Half Price Books. Yeah. And the strange thing was, I wouldn't have found a lot of these if I hadn't noticed a Demon Hunter box set, which I kind of want to go get again, hanging around the corner from where I normally look for the CDs. And these were all put in the, Christian music section, which was kind of odd. Which, yeah, most of these are Christian-themed bands, I guess you could say. But, yeah, the fact that they would put them in there is kind of shocking. First up is With Blood Comes Cleansing with Horror. Some pretty cool deathcore. I listened to a little bit of this before I decided to pick it up. Lyrically, not too super preachy, which is kind of how I like it, and that's kind of the same with a lot of these bands. They're not overly preachy about a lot of shit, which is about the only way I can really listen to any kind of, quote-unquote Christian-themed band, which sounds kind of hypocritical considering all the, satanic black metal that I end up listening to. It's kind of, I guess you could say kind of hypocritical, but whatever. Next up is Becoming the Archetype with Dichotomy. Another good deathcore band here. I always did like their logo, and this artwork and the next one are ones that I always remember seeing, and I always really liked them. And this is the Celestial Completion. So far, I've only listened to Dichotomy, but yeah, pretty good stuff. Picked up another August Burns Red album. This is Constellations, and this is another band that I've slowly been getting into. And these last four are all from the same band, and it pretty much complete my collection of this band. And it's kind of funny because I only just now recently started liking these guys. And, when I found these, pretty much all of these albums that I've just shown were either $6 to $7 used, and they're all in, excellent shape. So I couldn't pass up the price. But, yeah, this is Memphis Mayfire with Sleepwalking. Really good metalcore. And they were one of those bands that I had to get used to the clean vocals, because that was what really kind of threw me away from wanting to listen to them. I thought they were kind of but the more I listened to them, I really started to get into them. So, like I said, when I saw these for as cheap as they were, I just had to go ahead and pick them up. And next is Unconditional. These last two, though, they have, I think, the better artwork out of all of these. And then we have The Hollow. Yeah, like I said, I like this artwork, and this next one a little bit better than these last few. And they do have a pretty interesting logo. Has a very Parkway Drive feel to it. And lastly is Challenger. Here. And the last thing, and the biggest thing that I bought at the Half Price Books, I just honestly couldn't believe I got this and for such a good deal. Now, some friends of ours had actually given me for my birthday a $25 gift card to Half Price Books, and I guess when they got the gift card, it ended up giving them a 30% off coupon. So I had $25 gift card plus 30% off one item. So I was like, okay. And I walked in there, and I saw this sitting up on the little display shelf, because the way they have their CDs, they have just like a giant rack with CDs in it, and then they have a shelf across the top that they display like certain CDs and, you know, special items. And I saw this, and I was like, you know, thinking, oh, wouldn't that be cool if this is what it was? And I walked up, and I was like, holy shit, that's exactly what it is. And that is the Misfits box set. And yeah, I honestly could not believe that I found this up there. I saw this and I was like, oh my god, wouldn't that be awesome if that was the Misfits box set? And as soon as I walked up and I looked at it, I was like, oh my god, it is the Misfits box set. So, get that off there. And see, it comes with a little book here with, excuse me, lyrics and photos and stuff like that. And you have the two disc sets, not much as far as artwork goes. And then the shocking thing is, because when you find something like this, a lot of times there's stuff missing because people want to keep the little stuff out of it. Excuse me. But this one actually still had the pin in it, and I was just like, holy shit, I've got to pick this up. And check the discs, they're all in immaculate shape, and the price tag on it was $79.99, and so you took off 30% plus my gift card on this, so I would end up going from having to pay $80 to $34, just under $35. And I checked just Amazon. I haven't checked Discogs to see how much it's going for on there, but just on Amazon alone, this box set goes from anywhere from $73 up to a crazy amount like $400. So compare that to paying $34, close to $35 for this. I'll take that deal any day. So yeah, that is going to do it. I'm going to get off here. I got a lot of shit I got to get done, but I wanted to record this video really quick. And yeah, this will probably be the last update I do before I go on vacation, unless something really super cool comes in the mail. But after this week, I will be gone for about 9 days. So hopefully I'll pick up some cool stuff while I'm gone, and I'll show that all when I get back. But yeah, anyway, enough blabbering. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. And until next time, stay brutal.